1, 2, 3.
I always look for the speaker. Good. Hello, Josh.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. I'm together with Romana. Hello. To help me out in certain things. And she will try her best because she's not that good in English. But we're all both not good in English. So we will help each other here.
No problem, and thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a pleasure for us, and thank you for supporting metal and support also our new album. Thank you so much. It's a great opportunity.
I'm very happy to do it, and of course, being able to promote this amazing new album from Burning Witches, Dance with the Devil, which is out the 6th of March through Nuclear Blast. I've gotten the chance to be able to check out this album, and I just really love what I hear. I love the real organic metal that is just coming out here. It's just a pure heavy metal album, and it's just so great to hear that in 2020.
Wow.
Wow, great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's nice to hear that because it's a really good compliment from us. And then I think we tried our best to compliment for us. Oh, sorry for my English. Thank you so much.
Oh, not a problem. So with that in mind, what was the writing process like for this album?
Romana is the one who's making all the song since the beginning of Burning Witches.
Yes, I started with the riffing ideas, and then we make the song finish in bandroom together with Lala and Jay. And when the songs are finished, we send it to Laura, and she make the lyrics for the songs, and send us the voice ideas.
Yeah, and then we will go to the band room again and to complete the song. And once the song is complete, we're gonna send also to Sonia because Sonia is doing the solos. Also, Romana is doing solos. Then Sonia will send us back. Then we're ready for the studio. And of course, in the studio, it has a lot of changes, and you need to have more ideas to make the song more satisfying for you. That's why Romana is also adding harmonies, melodies, and then for me, I need to have certain ideas for the drums. If of course in the recording studio you thought that the song is really good, but when you record it, something is missing here, then you have to add it. So you have to have many ideas once you go to the recording studio. But we're satisfied that the thing that end up in Dance with the Devil album, cool album. Yeah, what can you say, Romana?
Awesome.
Oh, that is just fantastic. And it's great to hear the musical chemistry between all of you. And, it's just like with every subsequent album and EP that has come out, you hear the band just getting more and more together, just feels absolutely tighter and tighter as time goes on.
Wow.
And with this third album, I mean, this is the best album that Burning Witches has done so far.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. That's nice to hear. Thank you so much. I mean, playing heavy metal is we love to play. We love to play heavy metal. I mean, if you love what you're doing, your heart is there, and you can do it even 120%. Because it makes you happy when you're playing and where you're making music and you're excited to do it. Yeah, come on, let's record it. Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah, it's just like the adrenaline is there. So every time that we make an album, it's so exciting.
Oh, and it's so great to hear that too. And with the gain in popularity that has happened within the band, and of course being on Nuclear Blast as well too, I'm so happy to see the band has risen as much as you have, also in having as much fun as you are too. I mean, the fact that it is still fun is such an important thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, making fun together, it's always good for us.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then laugh together and each other's jokes, and it makes you feel better and more getting to know more each other, because there are also limitations in jokes, right? But yeah, I mean, joke is a joke. So at the end of the day, we will just laugh about it. And I mean, laughing for us is important. I mean, we're all crazy, by the way.
Oh, that's so great to hear. And yeah, I mean, when you have like a bunch of crazy, wild, fun people to be around, and you're able to create some amazing heavy metal on top of that, I mean, it's such a great way to be able to express yourself and be able to have fun and have such a killer band like Burning Witches.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, yeah, craziness is sometimes good, because you can get something from that craziness. Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't make only music together. We go also together shopping or to other concerts and drink together. And yes, this is so nice.
Going to a spa together. Yeah. For us, sisterhood is most important thing. And I remember my coach told me when I was learning drums, before you join a band, just put it in your mind that having a band is not 100% music. Character is most important there, and the attitude. So it's 50-50. No matter how technical you are, but if you have this bad attitude, so it will also not going to work. So it's better to be a 50-50.
Yeah, we want to have fun.
Yeah, and fun is more important for us. No pressure. Just enjoy what you're doing.
That should be what it's about, and it's so great to hear that as well. And, getting back into the album, it's as amazing as the album is with what you have done with it. It is so cool to see Ross the Boss and Michael Lapon show up at the end of the album. What was it like to be able to work with them?
Wow, it's amazing. It just happened that Romana is a fan of Manowar, and Ross the Boss is ex-Manowar, and Ross the Boss is a friend of Romana, and you can tell the story, Romana.
Yeah, and we was writing together, and then I was asking him, we make the cover of Battle Hymn, and I asked, hey, can you do the solo there? And he was writing back, yes, of course, and so great.
And then he arranged the
Mike
Lepon to play the bass, and it ended up really cool.
Yes,
because it's an honor for us.
And yeah, I mean, it's so great to see that too. It's like everything leading up to that amazing Man of War cover, and it's just like the Battle Hymn fits so well with the original tracks on this album as well. I mean, it's so cool to see that in the vein and the good name of heavy metal and everything going on there. And of course, Ross the Boss is such an amazing guitarist, and being able to show his appreciation and be able to do that solo, that's just so cool.
Yeah, he didn't even think twice when Romana asked him, yeah, let's do it. And he's so happy doing it. And for us, it's also an honor to our idols to play in our favorite song, and then we cover that song and put it in our album. Yeah, it's so amazing.
Yeah, and now we go with them on tour.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And another thing that I do appreciate so much about the album is not just audio-wise, but the visuals as well too. Like, the album cover is just amazing, and it really gives off this amazing vibe. Like, how did the idea come up with the backgrounds for this album cover?
That is the idea of Romana. You can answer this.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Come on, you can do it. She's so shy.
No, my English is bad.
Yeah.
No, Dance with the Devil, we had this idea because we love these Manowar covers. And I think it was also from King Diamond. I don't know, this Ken Kelly style. And yes, we think the devil in the background, and we are in the front ready to fight.
Yeah, there's a devil in the back, and there are 5 girls in the front willing to battle with the devil. So I think it's kind of like a good thing to look at, because some people think that girls are we are just girls, and the album cover is just girls in with have the sword and so on. So I think it's a perfect cover album. And then
Like
Gulia,
comic style, right?
yeah, like comic, yeah.
Yeah.
And Gulia is our is an amazing artist that did that together with the help of Damir Eskik of Gomorrah and Destruction. Yeah, and it ended up really well, and we love it. And full of colors, full of life, power. You can imagine what's inside there in the album, right? If you see the cover.
Oh.
That's battle. Let's battle for metal.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and there's so much to pick apart with the album cover as well, too. It's like, I love the skulls that have that stare look to it, the villain in the background, and, just like the chains as well, too. It's just like, yeah, I mean, it feels like a very seminal metal cover, and it's just, yeah, I mean, it makes me excited to see what the rest of the pictures and, like, the back of the album is going to look like, too, because the album cover is just so cool to look at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I think it's full of colors. We haven't seen the. Have you seen the
colors?
And have you seen the back cover? I haven't seen it yet.
No,
Not yet.
no, I don't remember.
Yeah, too much things to think. Yeah, but I think it's a perfect cover. And then we, as of the skulls below the picture, we have also skulls since the beginning, right? And it's our thing to put there in every album. This is skulls. These skulls things.
Yeah, and again, it's so cool, and it's great to be able to see that both the audio and visual just like sync up so well together. And yeah, I mean, it really feels like this album came together the way that it was supposed to, with the musical chemistry, being able to have some amazing guests, being able to cover Manowar, have an amazing album cover. I mean, it's great to see all of this coming together, and then the album just coming out in just a few short weeks.
Yeah, I mean, if you make an album, it has to also fit in the thing inside. So it's the same as we had in Hexenhammer. Hexenhammer is the last album, and then there's a book there with the five ladies as just like a burning soul. And then a ghost, yeah. And then once you listen to the album, it's just like that. I mean, the album speaks for itself. Just like Dance with the Devil, it's just like that. Let's battle. This is metal, something like that. And then when you listen to the album, yes, totally metal. Oh, you're touching my belly.
So, with all this in mind, and again, the album just coming out in a few short weeks, what's the plan for Burning Witches going forward after the album release?
Yeah, we will continue to play shows just to support the new album. We have a couple of shows in Great Britain together with Corpi Clani. And then on April, we have tour with Rostobos for how many days? 26 days.
4 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah. It will be a long tour, but I think it will be fun at the same time because these guys are so cool. We met them also one time, yeah, in Bang Your Head, yeah, and we talk about it, and we're so thankful for them. Well, I think it will be cool.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. And it's great to see with the album release that you are able to tour with Rostobos right after, with the fact that he guested on the album, and then you're able to go out with him as well.
Yeah. Things happen so perfectly. I mean, nobody thought about that. I mean, covering Battle Hymn is, we thought about it because Romana is a fan of Manowar, and Battle Hymn is one of the best anthem in metal scene. And then it's just like a chain, and Rose the Boss, and there's Romana's friend, and later on we will have a tour. It's just like a chain reaction, It's nice chain reaction.
Oh, very much so. And yeah, and that, I mean, just another reason that I do love this album is like, it really does feel like it's a great collection of songs. And, it's going to be so great to be able to hear some of these songs live. It feels like almost any of them could be played live and it'll just sound incredible.
Yeah, how we wish that we could play it live. But, if you only have 50 minutes in the set, you cannot play everything because some fans are asking and want to hear an old song or their favorite song in the previous album. So we have to just mix and make a decision what is the best to play.
Yeah.
For us,
maybe one time we will play it.
yeah, I hope so because I want to play this new album, especially my favorite is Lucid Nightmare, I'm sorry, and 6 Feet Underground. Yeah, that is our favorite, and Necronomicon. But yeah, the Sisters of Fate and the Final Fight is also catchy.
Yeah.
Catchy hard rock song
And the ballad.
yeah, ballad. I love the ballad. Really nice.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, and yeah, I love the variation that's going on with this album too. I mean, when you can have a killer ballad and you have these killer straight up heavy metal songs, and you're able to do a Man of War cover. I mean, it's just the album flows together so well, and it was great to be able to see it come out that way.
Yeah, and then if you listen to the album, it's just like you listen to everything. I mean, if you listen to heavy metal, you also like hard rock metal, and you also like thrash metal, and you also listen to ballads. So this album composed of many things inside. There's a speed, power, yeah, heavy metal, hard rock. It's nice. I mean, it sounds like you listen to 5 different albums, but it's in a nice way because it's a compact thing. It's all are there. Yeah, I can say. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's such a great thing too, and I gotta imagine that's also really gotta help with the longevity of the band too, where you're not stuck just playing one style of music, and you are able to change things up like that and be able to show who you really are.
Yeah, because Romana has a lot of ideas in making songs, and then sometimes if we make songs, she will make a riff, and I will hate it. Hey, Manny, sounds like death metal. And then she will say, come on, it will not sound like death metal. It happened to us before, just like the previous album, Man Eater. The riff sounds like something like that. And she has a lot of ideas, and at the end of the day or at the end of the recording, it sounds amazing. It doesn't sound like that, right?
Yeah, when you put the melody inside and the vocals, then
it changes a lot. Yeah?
Different.
It will change a lot. And yeah, she has a lot of ideas, and sometimes I hate her because we haven't released Dance with the Devil yet, and she told me a week ago, hey Lala, I have new material for 2 songs. What the hell? Really?
But we play it together.
And we play it together. But somehow I like it because there's a speed there also. Oh, maybe it's a really nice album again. Yeah. She is so fast. She's unbelievable fast. Crazy.
Yeah, and again, it shows the musical chemistry that you have, and it inspires that kind of creativity. I mean, yeah, I mean, the fact that Dance with the Devil isn't even out yet, and you're already thinking about the next album, or at least the next songs that can come up for Burning Witches. I mean, when you got that kind of chemistry and you got that inspiration and creativity, I mean, the fact that you can go along with that is just amazing.
Yeah, because once your heart is there, it's just like it will continue to have your motivation just to make something good, and then while at the same time you enjoy it and you forget the time, just like what's happening now. We just released we will release Dance with the Devil, and Romana also already have 2 material for the songs, and it's amazing. At least we don't have much pressure to do some songs because we take it easy, and then yeah, I like it that way.
Oh, yeah, that totally makes sense. And yeah, again, it's just like I'm thinking about the whole discography that is being going on through the band right now, and everything that'll come up with the future, and just being able to do all of that. Just being able to see where the band is going to be going next. I mean, everything that you got going on right now with Dance with the Devil, being able to do some amazing upcoming touring, the band just rising and rising. It's incredible to see where you are right now, being able to talk to you about all of it. It feels like it's an amazing time to be in Burning Witches right now.
Yeah, for me, being in Burning Witches is the best decision that I've ever made. I can imagine myself that I'm not with these girls And as a foreigner, or of course I'm Swiss already, living in other country and you don't have much friends, and you found these amazing girls that your life makes it will be it's perfect now for me. I mean, it's not only a band for us, it's just sisterhood and family. We like to spend time together. Is that the question? No. It's not the answer for the question. No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, but it's great to be able to hear that as well, just like being able to go off question like that. But, it's great to be able to hear that insight as well, too, because, it's just when you are having so much fun with that and you are with the right people, you tour with the right people, you got the right label behind you, you're able to do all of these things. It's just like it inspires you to want to keep going forward. And that's got me really excited to see where the band continues to go forward.
Yeah, exactly. And then at first we didn't expect that this thing will happen to us, and we're so fortunate that we have Shmir and the Mir of Destruction and Gomorrah that helping us. And if it's not from them, I think it will be hard thing for us to be in this metal industry, because we're all girls, being discriminated sometimes. They thought that we're a joke and blah blah blah. But it's bad, and I think that we will continue to move on, because at first we don't expect that these things will happen. We never, even in our wildest dreams, we didn't even thought that we will get signed in the biggest label, Nuclear Blast.
We only want to have a girl band before and play our music that we love.
Yeah,
we never think
that. We never think about these things will gonna happen, and it's amazing. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. We are so thankful for these people. We're together with great people, good friends, and not only friends. Real family that's helping us. Our friends are there for us. So, because we're great girls.
And again, I love that. Just the fact that you wanted to make this and have this vision of a band, and it was able to take off the way that it has. And of course, there's always going to be some problems like outside forces and stuff like that, and some kind of discrimination. I love that you don't care about that. You just want to keep making the best music that you can, just be what you want to be. And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, and then anything that they will say bad things to us, we just laugh about it, because we're just here for the music. Come on, don't take it seriously. We're just here to have fun and listen to good music. That's it. We don't want to be cute. We don't want to be sexy. We don't want to be somebody. We're just us. Just us wants to express ourselves using our idea for the music. Maromana's idea.
Oh, that's fantastic. And, I think with that, that's an amazing note to end on. And thank you both so very much for taking this time to be able to talk to me about everything that's going on in your world right now. And, of course, the brand new album, Dance with the Devil, coming out the 6th of March through Nuclear Blast. I love this album from back to front, up and down. I loved that you covered Man of War with Ross the Boss. That is just so cool. And everything that you got going on forward, being able to tour with Ross the Boss, every other tour and lineup that's going to be coming up after that, and the fact that new ideas for the next release has already begun. It's just so cool to see that, and I thank you both again for taking this time to be able to talk to me about all of it.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really nice to hear that. We really appreciate, and it's so sweet to hear that. We feel so happy. Yeah. Yeah. Hard work pays off. If you hear that certain words coming from a person that knows music or really listening to your songs, and it's just priceless. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad to do it, and I'm glad to be able to promote good music no matter where it comes from. And, ever since I've discovered Burning Witches, I've been loving every release, and now the fact that I've gotten to be able to interview both of you and be able to promote it on an even higher level, that is great for me, because I'm hoping that more people will be able to check out Burning Witches, and the star of Burning Witches just continues to rise and rise.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we will keep up the good work, and we will always be ready to fight.